welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and on this channel we talk about all things budgeting and cash stuffing. So today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing of my sinking funds. This will probably be the last one that I do before Christmas. So I've been to the bank, I've got my money here. I did count this at the bank, but we'll do another cash count now. So we've got 50, 100, 150. Then we've got in 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Then in 10s, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. And then we've got two $5 notes, which is 10. So we're going to be cash stuffing $390 into our sinking funds this week. We're going to start with our high priority. Our first one being our emergency fund. Okay. So we already have $1,000 saved up in the bank. So today we're going to be adding in our usual $50. So now in emergency we have 1,000, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. So 1,350 in our emergency fund. How is your week going, by the way? Have you had a good week? Are you ready for Christmas? I actually can't believe how fast it's creeping up on us. I've got a couple things left to buy, but otherwise I'm really good. Okay, so for Car Rego, we have $1,000 saved up in the bank. And this week we'll be adding our usual $50. So now in Car Rego, we have 1,000, we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350. So 1,350 in Car Rego. This is for mine and my husband's car. Next is car maintenance. So we recently lost everything in here because we had both of our cars serviced, and I need a new battery, new tires, lots of things going on. So we're trying to build this back up. So I'm going to be putting $20 back in here this week. So now in car maintenance, we have 50, 100, 120, 140, 150. So 150 back in there. But the good news is our cars should be good for a while, hopefully. Okay, next is license renewal. So I've been putting $10 a week in here because I'm hopefully going to get the 10-year license in January, so I won't have to worry about it for a while. So in license, we have 50, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, which is looking good. Gas. So our gas comes out quarterly. So I have been putting $25 aside in here. We recently just paid our gas bill, so we're starting again. So in gas, we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, $75 in gas. Next is water. So our water also comes out quarterly, and I put $10 aside in here a week, and we actually have to pay this next week. So all of this will go to our water bill, but it is enough to cover it, which is good. So now in water, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Okay. So our electricity comes out monthly. So I just do that electronically. I don't cash stuff for our electricity. Subscriptions. So I have been getting a few questions about subscriptions. So this for me is my annual subscriptions that come out. So things like Amazon Prime, what else? Canva, Apple TV, those sorts of things. So I save up cash for those ones. And then when they're due during the year, I then take the money and put it back in the bank so it can then be direct debited out of my account. And that's the way I do it because I find it easier just to put cash aside each week rather than to just keep it aside digitally. Like I just am too tempted to spend it if it's in my account. So that's why it's in here. So in subscriptions, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 5, 10. So $110 in subscriptions. And medical, we're not putting anything in this week. So I'm not cash stuffing all of my sinking funds being so close to Christmas. I wanted to leave a bit more of a buffer in my account. So we're not stuffing all of them, but we are stuffing a few. We're not doing school fund because my son's on school holidays at the moment. So we're going to skip that. Haircuts we're going to be putting into because both my kids and my husband need a haircut, and I'm also getting my hair colored tomorrow. So this should be enough for all of that. So I put $50 in here. So now in haircuts we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340. $340 for all of that. And next we are doing, what's next? Date night. So this always looks so sad, this one, because as soon as I put money in here, we always take it out. So we're starting again in here. We're just going to be putting in $20 this week. So last week, how much did we spend? Yeah, $50. So we went to a little pub that had a really good deal during the week for dinner, drinks, kids' meals, and we got it all for $60. So I had to put in an extra $10, but that was okay. And the kids had like a play area they could play in, and we had so much fun. So it is worth looking around because you can get away with some cheapish date nights. So that was really fun. So anyway, we're starting again with $20 in here. Next is family fun. So I have been taking out of this one now because we are in school holidays. So I spent a little bit of money the other day taking the kids to this place called Ultimate Family Fun Centre, and it's basically like a massive flip out. So if you're Australian, you know what flip out is. It's basically this big area with a whole bunch of trampolines where kids can just run around and have fun, and my kids had the best time, so it was money well spent. But we are going to keep adding back into this one as well. So we're going to be putting $30 into family fun this week to try and keep it built up a little bit. I'm not sure what else we're going to do these holidays, but it is like a 6 or 7 week break. So we have a lot of time to do lots of fun stuff. So in family fun now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So $235 in family fun. So if you have kids, are you guys on holidays now? And please tell me what you are planning to do with your kids for 6 weeks, because I need all the ideas that I can get. So now we're moving on to birthdays. I have been taking a massive chunk out of these. So in birthdays this week, we're going to be putting in $30 because we've just had so many birthdays so close to Christmas. It's really crazy. But anyway, this is why we have this fund, so we can take from it. So now in birthdays, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So $80 back in birthdays. Hopefully we don't have, well, we still actually do have a few birthdays coming up, so this will keep getting smashed. But anyway, it is what it is. So next we're moving on to gifts, which is also looking extremely sad. And that is because we just had a lot of end of year gifts to give with teachers. And as I said, some birthdays that we've had. So we're starting fresh again in gifts. So we're going to be putting $30 back into this one. And hopefully start building that one up again. Okay, so next we've got party. So we're putting $20 into party this week. So we have been saving up for our youngest son's next birthday. He's turning 5 in February, so we're saving up for a party for him. So we have a lot in here, so we probably won't spend all of this on his party, but we'll keep some in here just to keep saving for our next son's party, which will be in August. So we'll just keep building it up. So in party, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 290, 310. So 310 in party, which is a nice chunk. Okay, so clothing we're not putting into this week. Kids clothing we're not putting into this week. Beauty we are, because beauty is looking very sad. This one is getting $10 this week. Moving on to home. Again, this one is empty as well. So I don't know if you watched my first video, but I was talking in there about how I'd been saving up $10 every week to be able to buy a juicer for my kids because they love everything juiced. Well, I was finally able to buy it, guys, which was so exciting. I got it in the Black Friday sales and it's been the best. It's so good. But we are starting from scratch in here again. So I'm going to be putting $10 in here this week. But it felt so good just to be able to go out and buy it, knowing that I saved for it and that we had the money for it. So now we are moving on to our holiday folder. So we're only going to be doing 2 funds in here this week. So the first one being Valentine's Day. We're going to be putting $10 into Valentine's Day this week. And so now in Valentine's Day, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 5, 10, 15, 20. So 120 in Valentine's Day. We're looking to have 200 by Valentine's Day, so my husband and I can go out to lunch while the kids are at school, which will be nice. And the next one we're putting into today is Easter. So that's getting its usual $5. And so now in Easter, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So $70 in Easter. And my goal is to have $100 by Easter to buy the kids a couple of things. And that is all for my sinking funds this week. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you after Christmas. Bye.